Here's some cayenne pepper. I have been buried. This is 2 plants of cayenne pepper, and it's more than I'll eat in 5 years. I have dried it, I have canned it, I have ground it up in vinegar and garlic salt and made hot sauce out of it. I don't know what else to do. I've given it away. I mean, I don't know what else to do with it. But ton of it. The jalapenos, this is a bad example, but I've got a ton of jalapenos. I don't know if you can see. Well, let me step around here. Sorry for the camera work here. I'll still have more. And look at this bell pepper. That's a nice one. They're not the hugest, not grocery store size, but they're nice and they have a good flavor, good sweet flavor. Here's plum grannies. I hope that I get something before winter time gets here. They're flowering, but I'd really like to get some plum grannies. Here's the peanuts. I'll probably be digging those up soon. I'm anxious to see what happens here, and when it starts getting cooler, the squirrels will come out and start digging holes, so I need to get those up. The celery. I've actually been quite surprised with how the celery's turned out. It's not grocery store size, but it looks pretty good. It smells just like celery. I guess it would. I dug up some of the Romas here. There was 2 Romas, and I planted broccoli, which doesn't look like it's faring too well. But we'll see. It may come up. Another bell pepper. Some more jalapenos. Like I said, the Romas, they're pretty much played out. You can tell. We've just gotten sick of eating, well, my wife has gotten sick of eating the yellow pears. So they're pretty well played out. I'll be digging those up pretty soon and replacing it with something. Or I may just let it rest, I don't know. Let me rest. But it's done excellent. I should have been doing updates all along, but there's just so much work to do. This is the big 400, 500 pound pumpkins. They're doing excellent. Look at the size of these flowers. They're not huge. And I think we've got the first one. You see that right there? I believe that's the first showing of a pumpkin. And then down here I have some more plum grannies. Hopefully they'll turn out good. Now I've been burning a bunch of brush here. I want to make all of this a garden next year, but I have to get rid of this big brush pile. So I've been burning and burning and burning, and it's getting smaller. So hopefully next year I'll have a big garden, and I got to move that wood pile there. I'll probably move it down to here. Now this is where my compost pile was, and I planted some pumpkin. You can see the pumpkin there. And I've actually harvested a couple of pumpkins. I took some pictures of it. I'll see if I can't post those. But they've done okay. I got, see, they've started to rot. Oh, yuck. But I got 2 little bitty white ones, and then 1 good-sized orange one, and I've already canned it, I've put it up in freezer bags, and I'll be making a pumpkin pie out of that soon. And buried in here there is actually a tomato, you can see, but it's a waste because you can't get to it. Can you see down in there? There's some little bitty super sweets. But so next year, I think the key is you actually want a tilled garden. This planting stuff in holes and compost piles just didn't work for me. It's too hard to weed. So plow it up. Plant in dirt. Here's something else kind of neat. I was in here cleaning out the dog pen, and I noticed there's a nice tomato plant growing right here in the dog pen. So I imagine what's happened is the wife has fed one of these dogs a tomato, and it's come out here and promptly pooped it out, and it started growing. Hey Pumpkin. Hey Pumpkin. Hey JD. This is my girl here. Here's my Praxis bin. And hey, what is that? That looks like maybe a hole where you'd plant some brandy seeds. We'll see how that turns out. I wonder about you sometime, Ironhead. Alright. Well, this is Jeff. I appreciate it, and sorry for so long between updates. Take care.